Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. In today's video, we re-driving into one of the most shocking valuable coin in USA numismatic history. The Kennedy half dollar is one of the most iconic U.S. coins. Introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his assassination in November 1963. It quickly became a symbol of national mourning and pride, and to this day remains a collectible coin with many valuable and rare varieties. Following Kennedy's assassination, the U.S. Mint rushed to design a coin in his honor. The half dollar was chosen because it had enough space for Kennedy's portrait and because First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy preferred it over the quarter. 1971 is the first year the Kennedy half went to copper nickel-clad, no silver, for regular strikes. Earlier halves were 90% silver, 1964, and then 40% silver, 1965 to 1970. No mint mark equals Philadelphia, circulation. D equals Denver, circulation. S equals San Francisco. Proofs only in 1971. Mintages and where they were made. 1971, no mint mark. Philadelphia, 155,164,000 struck. 1971, D. Denver, 302,097,424 struck. 1971, S proof. San Francisco, 3,244,183 proofs. The U.S. Mint circulating coin facilities are in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Denver, Colorado. Proofs in this era were made in San Francisco, California. Metal, size, and ID checks. Composition, 1971 circulation copper nickel-clad. Outer layers 75% copper/25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. Weight 11.34 g. Diameter 30.6 millimeters. Also copper nickel-clad, no silver. Specially made with mirror fields. Typical values. August 2025 market snapshot. These are general guide numbers. Exact value depends on grading and eye appeal. 1971 and 1971. D. Circulated usually around 60 to 75 cents a piece. High-grade uncirculated pieces can bring much more. 1971 S proof. Commonly $4 to $18 for nice proofs. Cameo/deep cameo or variety pieces can bring premiums. Price guide are updated often. Check recent sales for precise numbers in your coin's grade. Even though most 1971 halves are common, a few varieties/errors are desirable. 1. 1971. D struck on a 40% silver planchet error. A handful were mistakenly struck on leftover silver-clad blanks meant for 1970 issues. These are rare and can sell for thousands when certified. Quick checks. Silvery edge, no copper stripe, and heavier weight, 11.5 g versus 11.34 g. Professional testing/grading is recommended. Found on 1971 D business strikes and 1971 S proofs. Look for doubling on Liberty. Indiana God We Trust and the date. Certified examples trade for solid premiums versus normal coins. Other off-metal and off-center errors exist in small numbers. Values vary widely by type and grade. 1. Identify the mint mark under Kennedy's neck on the obverse. Blank P, D, or S proof. 2. Edge test. Copper nickel coins show a copper-colored core stripe on the edge. True 40% silver planchet errors won't. If in doubt, weigh it or have it tested. Weigh it. Normal is 11.34 g. Silver-clad error planchets are 11.5 g. Use a 0.01 g scale. Look for doubling FS 101 with 10 times magnification on the letters and date. Compare to certified examples online. Brief history and design why collectors care. The Kennedy half was rushed into production in 1964 as a national memorial to President John F. Kennedy. Obverse by Gilroy Roberts, left-facing JFK bust, and reversed by Frank Gasparo, heraldic eagle/presidential seal. Public hoarding and silver prices meant half dollars saw limited circulation from the start. The denomination was seldom used in everyday commerce by the 1970s, part of why high-grade pieces are popular with collectors. Common coins, 1971 P and 1971 D, mostly face value in circulated grades. Premium starred in high mint state. Proofs. 1971 S. Affordable unless cameo/variety or top pop. Key lottery finds. 1971 D on 40% silver planchet. 1971 D and 1971 is FS 101 DDO. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar. Value, rarity, mint marks, mintage, history, geography, where and how it was made, plus what to look for in circulated versus uncirculated coins. Regular business strike. Huge mintage 201-596-000. Common. Denver, D, regular business strike. Mintage 79-066-300. Common, but home to the famous double diop verse, FS 101 variety. San Francisco, S proof only, clad. Mintage 2,612,568. Sold in 1974 U.S. proof sets. Not for circulation. Composition, all 1974s copper nickel clad, 75% Cu, 25% Ni over pure copper. No silver. Any 1974 silver would be an error on the wrong planchet. Weight 11.34 g, diameter 30.6 mm. Circulated P/D coins. Typically 60 to 75 cents each, modest premium above face value. Nice uncirculated MS. 65, usually $1.15, $1.30 for common P/D, depending on eye appeal, higher for standout examples. Recent auction/sales data often cluster in the teens/20s. Gem grades. MS 67 examples are scarce, especially Denver, and can sell in the hundreds. Top pop outliers, MS 68, have brought four figures at auction. 1974 S proofs, PR 68/PR, 69 DCM are common and usually trade modestly. PR 70 cams are the big money but are rare and slab dependent. 1974 D double diop verse, FS 101, a true premium variety. Easy to spot doubling on trust and parts of Ian Godwee. Choice examples sell well above normal 1974 D. Certified mid-MS pieces routinely bring $100 plus with better grade higher. Prices move with collector demand and grade. For selling/buying, compare multiple recent sales and a respected price guide. History and geography, where /white was made. The Kennedy half debuted in 1964 as a fast-track memorial to President John F. Kennedy. Congress authorized it weeks after his 1963 assassination, and production began in January 1964. In 1965 to 1970, halves were 40% silver. From 1971 onward, including 1974, they became copper-nickel clad. Public hoarding and changing habits push halves out of daily change. So most 1974 saw light circulation or sat in bank bags and mint sets. Philadelphia, no P in 1974, struck the majority. Denver, D, struck a smaller but still large share. San Francisco, S, made only proofs for collectors. The U.S. Mint's own guide explains mint marks and why most pre-1980 Philadelphia coins lack a P. 1. Check the mint mark obverse, below Kennedy's neck truncation blank, Philadelphia, D, Denver, or S proof. Proofs have mirror-like fields and frosty devices. 2. Weigh it. If you can, 11.34 G is normal clad. A noticeably heavier/lighter piece may signal damage or an error planchet. 3. Hunt the 1974 DDDO FS 101. Look first at trust, clear extra thickness/doubling. Then Ian Godwee, Liberty, and the date. Many are still cherry-picked from 1974 mint sets. Common dates. Regular 1974, P in 1974. D are abundant in all circulated grades due to massive mintages. Gem level strike plus luster plus clean surfaces is a challenge. The 1974 DDDO is the standout for the year. Strong collector demand and a distinct premium. Proof quality. 1974 S proofs are plentiful. Top graded par 70 DCM pieces command the highest proof premiums. Circulated. Pocket change at AU expect nicks. Flat hair above the ear, soft cheek, and worn eagle feathers. Typical resale is around the 60 to 75 cents range unless it's a 1974 DDDO or dramatic error. Uncirculated MS 60 to MS 65 cartwheel luster present. Look for fewer contact marks on Kennedy's cheek, jaw, and sharp shield feathers. Many raw BU 1974s exist. True certified MS. 65 carries a modest premium. Higher grades rise quickly. Gem MS 66/67 plus much tougher. Clean fields and booming luster with a crisp strike. Premiums escalate, especially for Denver coins. Mintage details 1974 only. 1974 Philadelphia 201 596 000. 1974 D Denver 79 066 300. 1974 S San Francisco proof 2,612,568. These tallies come from PCGS/Heritage/NGC and match major numismatic references. Upgrade targets. If building a date set, aim for MS 65 or better with clean cheeks and strong luster. They're affordable and attractive. Cherry picking. Always check 1974. D for the DDOFS 101. Loop the word trust. Even mid-MS certified examples can sell $100 plus. Proof sets. If you have a sealed 1974S proof set, the half is clad, not silver. Best premiums come from perfect deep cameo contrast. Peaceful half dollars with President John F. Kennedy's portrait were first issued in 1964, following his tragic assassination. By 1972, the coin had transitioned fully to a copper-nickel-clad composition, discontinuing any silver content. This coin's obverse was designed by Gilroy Roberts, with Frank Gasparo responsible for the reverse featuring the presidential seal. His initials at G appear near the eagle's leg. Philadelphia, no mint mark 153,180,000 coins. Denver, D 141,890,000 coins. San Francisco S, proofs only 3,260,996 coins. Total combined output approximates 298 million coins. With no silver content, these coins had limited appeal for melting or investment, leading to widespread circulation at face value in the 1970s. Today, many still exist in circulation. Composition: 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. Weight 11.34 grams. Diameter 30.6 mm. Reeded edge. For grading and market value, uncirculated condition. The value of a 1972 Kennedy half dollar depends heavily on its grade condition. Here's a structured breakdown based on PCGS dealer and auction data. Philadelphia, P, no mint mark. Grade estimated value. MS, $60.2. MS, $63, 5.50. MS, $64.10. MS, $65, 17.50. MS, $66.40. MS, $67.400. MS, $68.11. 500 auction record piece. Values are nearly identical to those of Philadelphia up to MS 66. Ultra-high grades, MS 67 above, also approach or exceed $400 to $11,500, depending on individual condition and auction demand. Proof PR. Coins also start near face value in low grades, but climb markedly with quality. PR, $65, $5. PR, $68, $125. PR, $69, $1, 200. PR 70, $5, 500. Cameo CM and Deep Cameo DCM. Finishes further boost value. PR 69 DCM examples have fetched $15,000 to $20,000. PR 70 DCM nearly reached $5,500. 5. Rarity, varieties, and error coins. Several exceptional variants exist that command premium values. No FG 1972, DFS 901. Some Denver Mint coins lack Frank Gasparo's initials on the reverse due to polished dies. XF 45, $250. MS starts at $450. MS 64 and up fetch thousands. 1 MS 66 hit $4, 500. A real auction example realized $2,485. Double die obverse DDO. P. Look for doubling on In God We Trust, date, or liberty. XF 45, $1.40. MS 60, $100. Up to $8.50 for MS 65. Exotic error types. Beyond FG and DDO, collectors have found rare freaks. Rotated double strikes. Overstrikes on nickels or cents. These exceptional errors have sold for thousands. For instance, one overstruck on a nickel in MS 66 fetched $5, $2.87. Most 1972 halves are common, especially up to MS 65. Scarce or rare tiers. MS 66 and MS 67. High premium tiers. MS 68. Extremely rare, exceptionally valuable pieces. Proofs graded PR 69/70cm/DM are especially scarce. Less than 50 known in PR 69. Only a few PR 70 and highly prized. Composition 91.67% CU, 8.33% NI. Mints and mintage P 153M D 142M S proof 3.26M. Common value circulated 50 cents. MS 60 to MS 64, $2 to $17. High grade value MS 66 plus. Proof DCM $400 to $11,500 plus. Notable varieties: no FG mint, DDOP mint, exotic errors. Best value find MS 68P or D, PR 70 SCAM. While most 1972 Kennedy half dollars aren't rare, certain varieties, especially proof grade or error coins, carry significant premiums. The vast mintage ensures plenty of ordinary examples remain in circulation, but rare uncirculated pieces, especially MS 67/68 or PR 69/70 DCM, and varieties like NoFG or DDO can be unexpectedly valuable finds.